out of your way.
Butt in at any time, dear. You're in the 3rd degree here, not me.
I just like to watch you.
I'll get off my soapbox. I know you're the shy one. I don't want to think you're the shy one because we're supposed to be co-hosting.
But truthfully, there are a lot of other Wiccan schools out there, and
I'll charge an arm and a leg.
that, yeah, exactly, they do. I've seen some that $200, $300, $400 just for the 1st degree alone, and they don't offer near as much as we do. I'd like our base is to become family friendly, so that everybody becomes part of our family, those that are learning and actually serious in their studies. There's a lot of people that just want the information, and that's cool too, because we can help provide that as well. You know, if you're not really interested in actually being a witch, but would like to learn more about it, good place to start. Because the 1st degree will bring you right through most all of that.
And if you don't have the internet and you're just interested, another good book that's been revamped by Rodney is the Outer Court Handbook, and it's available on witchschool.com or here at the store. You can give Mary Ann a call, and I believe that she'll hook you up if you don't have the internet. So, or if you're not comfortable with PayPal, you can send a check money order to here. So,
yeah. So we have a lot of options, and we do have some scholarships that are available from time to time for those that can't really afford the money for the tuition or whatever. And all that takes is a letter to me or to Mary Ann stating that, you know, I'm sorry, I just don't have the funds, and you know, so, but I really want to do this. And we go, her and I go over them, and those that we feel are sincere in their quest, we have no problems with helping them out with the scholarship for the training. Does anybody have any questions?
we'd like a participative audience.
Are the scholarships sponsored internally or externally?
Internally, completely.
Yeah, we cover that. Pretty much everything we do is internal.
There are some spots where we have paid advertising, but again, that's just to promote other metaphysical websites.
Yes.
I was just curious, how do you get involved in the mentor program after you've been through the 1st degree or the 2nd degree?
You talk to me.
All right.
You should take the mentor course.
Yeah.
Rules of the non-fist.
White coat.
This would look great on the video, you know.
Oh wait, that's right. I don't believe in hell, so.
Hey.
Jeez. We have, I have revamped the mentoring program. We used to just have people fill out this little application, and then we said okay and set them in for the wolves. Well, I've revamped the mentoring program now. We have a training program for that, which I think is going to be a lot better in the long run. So the only thing I really need for that is if somebody wants to be a mentor, they get a hold of us, get a hold of myself, and within, you know, your login, as far as login, email, and I double check to make sure that you are a student, you have completed the 1st degree, and once we get through that, we'll put you through the training program, and if you work out, good, and if you don't, I'm sorry. But we're really proud of our mentoring program. It's come a long ways, and we've worked really hard to build it. And now that we have the ability to pick and choose our mentors, I kind of like that even better. Because if we're going to teach you guys, then we want the best there is to help you with it. So to me, that means a good mentoring training program is very important. So we lost a couple of them through the last training program, and believe me, if you can't make it through the training program, you can't make it as a mentor. Because we don't really ask you to do much more than what you would be doing anyway. It's a lot of time, takes a lot of effort, and a lot of energy to work with students. So before you apply, make sure that's what you really want to do.
Yeah.
I do have a question. Now, with the first degree mentors, now, they just have to complete the first degree now?
Yes.
They don't have to be clergy?
No, they just have to complete the first grade, and they usually do check with the mentor, their mentor, just to kind of get an idea on how how this person worked. The mentors are the ones that's going to know the students. And so it's really important that if one's a mentor, to know your students, because the recommendations are going to come from mentors. You know, so you need to be active with your mentor.
So in other words, you're kind of hurting yourself if you go all the way through the degree with that, and right up until the final time, without a mentor like I did.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well,
I started
not
out
so
with a
much
mentor,
for-
but he stopped being a mentor.
Well, not so much
about halfway through.
as far as to be a mentor yourself, you know, because like I said, we have the training program now,
Well,
so.
Yeah, the mentors though make the recommendations when you're applying for clergy and all that
Yes,
stuff.
they do.
But what if you haven't worked with a mentor all the way
Well,
through?
I have a mentor that I keep just for that, because she's wonderful.
Well, I have been assigned for one. I'm working on stuff for to finish my second degree final.
Twin?
Yes.
Yeah.
And, you know, I've just started working with
That's
her,
my
so
girl.
she doesn't really know me.
She will by the time you're done. I
Trust me.
guarantee it.
Not, I'll give her some clues.
She is the one that I put most students with that either the mentor quit or whatever, you know, happened, that I put with for them to finish, especially if they're going for clergy. Because she's wonderful. She has a whole set of things to go through with them, and you know, she'll spend a lot of time with you to get to know you.
The first thing she did was email me a thing with like 12 essays
Yeah.
that she must
Oh
have.
yeah, she's
Yeah,
tough. But clergy is important, and if that's your goal, you know, you got to be willing to do the work, because it's not just a fly-by-night sort of thing. You know, clergy is important, and we want to make sure that if you come from our school and you decided to be clergy, that you actually represent the tradition and the school, because you'll represent the school, because that's where you learn. You know.
I wonder it was going to take me a while.
So yeah, but yeah, Twin's wonderful. I love her to death. She's one of my favorite mentors. She takes over all the hard ones.
Okay, I remember my question now. What if you're more of a student who likes to talk about things with other students? You know, you learn through your peers. Well, we have Yahoo groups for that. So I think most of the mentors, or at least some of them, have Yahoo groups that they'll probably give you that you can join. You need a Yahoo email address, of course, and if you don't have one, you can go to Yahoo. Self-explanatory. Click the sign up link and
You don't even need a Yahoo
Yeah.
email address anymore.
no, you don't.
No. Nope. You can sign up under any address.
Oh, well, that's interesting. I did not know that. Okay.
Unless they've changed it since the last time I had to do it.
These days, the internet changes every minute, so we don't know. So whatever it is.
What if you have problems communicating with your mentor? Like emails either aren't received on their end or not replied to? Or
Well, we're trying to put on a chain of command with the mentors, because we've got the first degree mentors all in, you know, we have separate large groups with several mentors in each one of them. And then there's a group, what we call a group manager. If you're having problems with your mentor, the first step would be go to your group manager. Talk to the group manager, and it should be listed on the page of your group. If you can't get any satisfaction from there, then you get a hold of me. And then I'll take it from there. Or you can just email me. So, yeah, and I definitely like to know if our mentors aren't replying or standing up to what they're supposed to be doing. Because we have a 24-hour turnaround time in emails. So you should hear from your mentor within 24 hours. If not, then I want to know.
And you want to know why, because if
Exactly.
it's, you know, if it's something that, you know, okay, well, the computer suddenly fried in a lightning storm. It's happened before,
Yeah.
you know. We'll get a
I
hold
mean,
of them.
there can be all sorts of reasons, but you know, and I always tell them too that if you can't get to their question right away, at least immediately email them and say, I can't get to it right now, but I will as soon as I can. You know, so that
Just to let them know that they're
they're
there.
there.
And
Yeah.
they haven't run off with Bob's coven.
I'm kind of tough on the mentors. But like I said, it's part of the education, and if the mentors, that's who you're learning from, and they need to be able to uphold that.
Any questions? Nothing? Nothing? Okay. Are we done now?
We should be then.
Okay, we're done.
Well,
Yay.
thank you.
Good night.
What's the